Hello, class of 2024. This is Miss Kiser, your school counselor. What an exciting time. It's the registration process again. Next year, you're going to be juniors, so you want to start thinking about what classes you want to do for your junior year. What we'll be discussing today, we'll be discussing graduation requirements, academic histories, credit recovery, 2022-2023 course selection timeline, and 2022-2023 course selection worksheet. You should have two worksheets in front of you. Your academic history, which shows your own personal information, and the classes that you've taken your freshman and sophomore year. If you did not receive one, please come see me, Miss Kiser. Your course selection worksheet is also very important. This worksheet is going to help you plan for your junior year. In order to graduate from high school and get your diploma, you need to earn 24 credits. This slide shows how you can obtain these credits. You need a 2.0 unweighted GPA, 4 English credits, 4 math credits, which includes Algebra 1 and Geometry, 3 science credits, which includes biology, 3 social studies credits, which are world history, U.S. history, half a credit of economics, and a half a credit of U.S. government, 1 hope requirement, 1 fine art requirement, 8 electives, and 1 course must be online in order to receive your online course requirement met. This is a total of 24 credits. For the testing requirements, you need to pass the 10th grade FSA, ELA, and also pass the Algebra 1 EOC. All of you should have a copy of your academic worksheet. Please look at that now. Look up at the screen. We're only going over the top portion of your academic worksheet. On this academic worksheet, it has your personal information. Your name, your address, your student ID, your birth date, your birthplace, ethnicity, gender. Make sure this information is correct. If not, please come see me. Next to student ID is grade 10. Next to grade 10 is graduation plan. Some of you are on the standard 24 credit, and some of you are on the Excel 18 credit. Those are 2 options towards your high school diploma. Below the graduation plan, in bold, is the cohort year, which is the year you started 9th grade. You guys started in 2020-2021. Below your personal information are the testing requirements towards graduation. Look up at the screen now. You will see some yellow arrows. The first yellow arrow is the reading met. You will not have a month or a year there. And the reason for that is you will be taking the spring FSA for reading this spring, and you will need to pass it towards graduation. So please make sure you do well on the reading FSA this year in the springtime to count towards your reading requirement towards graduation. The next yellow arrow is the math met. Some of you see a month and a year. Congratulations! That means you met the math requirement towards graduation. Some of you do not see the month or the year. That means you did not pass. Do not worry, you still have time. You can take the Algebra 1 EOC exam again in the springtime, and also the Geometry EOC will help towards the math requirement for graduation. So make sure you do well on the Algebra 1 EOC and the Geometry EOC in the springtime to meet the math graduation requirement. Below the reading met is the EOC rules, which is the 3rd arrow. As you can see, Algebra 1, Geometry, Biology, and U.S. History are 30% of your final grade. That means they take the first semester, the second semester, along with the score that you got on the EOC, average it together for the 30%, which makes a year-long grade for algebra, geometry, biology, and U.S. history. Next on your academic worksheet, we will look at your GPA. On this slide, you will see I have yellow arrows. The first yellow arrow is your unweighted GPA that counts towards graduation. Below the unweighted GPA is the weighted GPA. The weighted GPA has weights. For instance, your honors classes has a 0.5 quality point, and your AP dual enrollment classes has a whole quality point in your weighted GPA. That is why your unweighted and weighted GPA look different. If you have not taken an honors, AP, or dual enrollment class, your unweighted and weighted GPA will look the same. The next arrow is showing how many credits you earned. You should be at 9 credits at the end of the first semester. At the end of the year, you should be at 12 credits. If you are below 9 credits, then you have failed classes or are missing credits. You need to make sure that you are making them up so you can graduate on time. The next yellow arrow is showing all the EOC assessments. As you can see, if you have passed the Algebra 1 EOC, it will show the date. The fourth yellow arrow is showing you if you have met your online requirement. If you have not met that requirement yet, you still have time. You just need to get it done soon. Now on your academic worksheet, this slide shows what courses you need towards graduation. The first yellow arrow and column show the credits required to graduate. The next arrow and column show credits remaining to be taken. In this column, you will see check marks that are complete, which means you have met that requirement. The check marks with the hourglasses show you are in the course, and if you pass the course, it will become a complete check mark. The next yellow arrow and column show the currently enrolled credits, which means the classes you are currently taking. On your academic worksheet, on this slide, I'm showing you the EOC assessment. This yellow arrow is showing you the Algebra 1 EOC assessment. As I have said before, the first semester, which this person got a C, and the second semester, they got an A. They were averaged together along with the EOC score and 30%, which made a year-long grade of a B. Now we're going to discuss options for credit recovery. If you have failed a class, listen up! There are many ways you can make up the credits that you have failed. Summer school, yes, it is in the summer, from June until July. Florida Virtual / Pasco eSchool, yes, you can take the course in the summer, or you can take in addition to your day. Extended school day, this is happening right now, from 2:15 to 4:15 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays until March 11th. Apex, some of you are in Apex making up your credits and doing a great job. Some of you are in the Apex recovery course and have not been doing anything. Please pick up the pace. You do not want to wait until your senior year. Please take advantage of these credit recovery opportunities and not wait until your senior year to make up your credits. 2022-2023 course selection timeline. January 10th, AP and Dual Enrollment Family Night. If you missed this opportunity, it's on our webpage and social media. January 27th, PERT testing for dual enrollment. February 1st, Curriculum Night from 6:30 to 8 p.m. If you missed this opportunity, it's on our webpage and social media. February 7th is counselor registration video in English classes. This is where you got your academic worksheet and also a gray 11th grade course selection worksheet. On February 8th, you want to make sure you have your 11th grade course selection worksheet. This is the time that you're going to go around to your teachers and ask them for recommendations for your classes. Remember, you are juniors, so you want to make sure that you're selecting classes that you can pass and also selecting classes that you need towards graduation. You should be discussing these classes with your teachers and also your parents. If you have any questions or concerns, me, Ms. Kiser, will be in the 200 comments area for any of those questions or concerns. 6th period, you will be turning back in those grade course cards to your teachers. Wednesday, February 9th, the official course cards will be redistributed to students via 6th period. And Friday, February 11th, the official course cards with teacher and parent signatures are due to your English teacher. Now we're going to look at the gray sheet of paper that is on your desk. This is the 11th grade course selection worksheet. Put your first and last name and student number. The first category that we're going to go over is English. We have ACE General Paper, AP English Language and Composition, and Dual Enrollment English, which you need to see me if you want to do Dual Enrollment English. If you're not strong in English, I would suggest ACE General Paper. If you're strong in English, I would suggest AP English Language and Composition or Dual Enrollment English, but you need to see me again. But you should also talk to your teacher about what English you should choose. Math. If you're currently in geometry, you're going to select Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 Honors. If you're currently in Algebra 2 Honors and Algebra 2, you can select Pre-Calc Honors, Probability and Statistic Honors, or AP Statistics. If you're currently in Liberal Arts and Algebra 1, you are going to write down geometry. It is not listed here, but you are going to write down geometry. You're also going to want to consult with your math teacher to see what math you should be in. Science. Biology is a graduation requirement. If you have not taken biology, you need to write that in. If you have taken biology, then you have a variety of sciences that you can select. Remember, you need 3 sciences in order to graduate. We have chemistry, marine science, environmental science, anatomy and physiology honors, forensic science, dual enrollment science, which you need to see me, AP environmental science, AP physics. AP biology has a prereq. You have to have already taken chemistry. AP chemistry has a prereq. You have to already have taken chemistry. The next category is social studies. All of you should be in world history right now. The next step is U.S. history. We have U.S. history honors, dual enrollment history, which you need to see me, or AP U.S. history. You're going to consult with your social studies teacher what history you should take for next year. If you're interested in the AP Capstone, this is the year you take AP Capstone Seminar. On the back of this worksheet, you will see your electives. Remember, you are numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. You are not checking off. You are numbering. What is your first elective? What number 1 elective do you want to do? What number 2 elective do you want to do? What number 3 elective you want to do? And what number 4 elective you want to do? You want to make sure you are putting numbers, not check marks. There are categories on these electives. There's computer science. There's AP computer science principles. Agriculture. You have to do Agriculture Foundation honors before you can do Agriculture Communications 2 or Agricultural Science and Services 2. Make sure that you did Agriculture Foundation Science honors before you do Agriculture Communication 2 or Animal Science and Services 2. The Auto Academy. If you have not done Auto 1, you cannot go into Auto 2. You have to have Auto 1 done in order to do Auto 2. If you want to be in Auto, you're not going to be able to do it. There's only Auto 2 and then the Auto block. Remember, with the Auto block, it's taking 2 periods out of your schedule. The business practical arts. This is a fine arts requirement. Remember, you need a fine arts in order to graduate. We have digital information tech, digital design 1 and digital design 2. You need to take digital information tech in order to do digital design 1. The media elective. This is a fine art as well. You got to take journalism 1 before you can take journalism 2 and 3. Digital video production, another fine art. Digital video technology 1, digital video technology 2, and digital video technology 3 and 4 is a block. It's taking 2 periods from your daytime schedule. You have to do digital video 1 in order to do 2. And then after you do 2, you can do 3 and 4, which is the block. Social studies, you have AP Human Geography, AP Psychology, Sociology, which is a half a credit, Personal Financial Literacy, which is a half a credit, Psychology 1 is a half a credit. Psychology 2 is a half a credit. Theater, which is another fine arts. You have to take acting 1 in order to do acting 2, 3, but you could take playwriting. You don't have to take acting 1 in order to do playwriting. Dance, another fine arts. You have to take ballet 1 in order to do ballet 2 and 3. You have to take dance techniques 1 in order to do dance techniques 2 and 3. We also have dance choreography performance 1, which you'll have to get permission from Miss Andrews. World languages, we have Spanish 1. You must have passed Spanish 1 in order to go into Spanish 2, 3. And AP Spanish, you must have passed Spanish 3, or you need a teacher's approval. If you want to do dual enrollment Spanish, please see me. Art, it's a performing fine arts, another fine arts class. You can do Art 2D Comprehensive 1. You have to do Art 2D Comprehensive 1 in order to do Art 2D Comprehensive 2 or Art 2D Comprehensive 3. We have drawing. You have to do Art 2D 1 or Drawing 1 in order to do Drawing 2. Drawing 3 is a teacher recommendation. Then we have Art 3D Comprehensive 3. Digital Art Imaging 1, you have to do that before you can do Digital Art Imaging 2 or Digital Art Imaging 3. And then we have Portfolio 3D and Portfolio 2D, which is a teacher recommendation. Music is another fine art. We have Band 2, you must have taken Band 1. Band 3, you must have taken Band 2. Band 4, you must have taken Band 3. Band 5, you must have taken Band 4. Arithmetics, it's color guard. You have to take 1 in order to do 2 and 3. Music theory and AP music theory. Physical education, remember, HOPE is a graduation requirement. So you want to take HOPE. You don't want to wait until your senior year in order to do HOPE. Then we have basketball, which is a half a credit. Team sports, which is a half a credit. 1. Team sports 2, which is a half a credit. Beginning tennis, which is a half a credit. Intermediate tennis, which is a half a credit. Weight training 1. Weight training 2, weight training 3, which are all half credits. Then we have power weight training 1. The prerequisite is weight training 1, 2, and 3. Then we have individual and dual sports 1, which is a half credit, individual dual and sports 2, and individual dual and sports 3. Okay? So you must select 1, 2, 3, 4, not check marks, on what elective courses you want to take. Also, you need to sign at the bottom with the date, and you need to go over this course card with your parent, and they need to sign and date. Please make sure that you're consulting with your teachers on what academic courses you should be taking for next year. And if you have any questions about these electives on the back page, please reach out to those teachers to find out what these electives are about. Here are some important reminders to think about while filling out your course card. If you are a student thinking about going to a university after high school, you should continue to take the most rigorous courses in which you are capable of being successful. There are no DE or Pasco eSchool placeholders on the course card. Act as if you are taking all courses at Wesley Chapel High School. Please write notes to me. If you are thinking about taking HOPE online, you're going to check off HOPE on your course card, but then next to HOPE, you're going to put online. You must be enrolled in 6 classes at all times to be a full Pasco student. Online courses must have a start date no earlier than July 1st to count as one of your 6 periods. DE classes will not be on the course card this year. You must come see me, Miss Kiser, to see if you're eligible and what the registration process is. On the back of your course selection worksheet are your electives. Make sure you pick alternatives you can live with, not just random classes. World language is not a high school graduation requirement, but 2 years is a requirement for a university or college admissions and bright futures. Make sure to look at your academic history when selecting courses. Do not repeat courses. If you have not chosen a fine art, please make sure you sign up for one. Do not put it off until your senior year. Do not put off Hope as well. If you've already selected Hope, great job. If you haven't selected Hope yet, I would recommend it for this year. Here at Wesley Chapel High School, we offer the AP Class of 2024. If you have any questions about this presentation or selecting your classes for your junior year, please come see me, Ms. Kiser, your school counselor.